And we are closely monitoring demonstrations being held across the city of Sacramento. Livecopter 3 is up in the air over a group which are situated right now at 10th and L Streets. This is near the Capitol lawn on the north side. And we have seen the numbers slowly continue to get larger and larger. A lot of these people that you're seeing right here came from a few blocks away on J Street, which is where Cesar Chavez Park is located.
And this is night 3 of protests in Sacramento and in cities across the country, with demonstrators protesting the death of George Floyd in police custody in Minneapolis. Let's go out to Melanie Wingo. She is there at 10th and L. And Melanie, tell us a little bit about what's happening out there right now.
A chaotic scene just a couple of minutes ago. Again, we are at 10th and L. Just up from where I'm standing here is that exact intersection. And about 10 minutes ago, we had some flashbangs go off, and we had some of a chemical agent that was sprayed into the crowd. People, they call it tear gas out here. I think there's probably a technical term for it, but it got in the eyes of some of the folks who were out here demonstrating, and they were putting water on their eyes after they had run in another direction. We booked it down the road. We booked it south from the intersection of L and 10th, right after all of that explosive kind of stuff happened. And we are right in front of the Capitol as we speak. And so that is sort of the nature of what's happening here. There's so much going on in the downtown area here of Sacramento, and this is just part of it. Just a huge crowd had converged on that intersection, and in order to sort of gain control of the intersection again, police used some of those tactics where they used the flashbangs, and they also used that chemical agent to sort of drive people out of that intersection. And I understand that we do have some video from Livecopter 3. You've probably been watching some of that, and also some of the live pictures coming out of other parts of Sacramento. Some of the demonstrators are here. Some of the demonstrators are at Cesar Chavez Plaza, and it's just really unclear exactly whether there was an organized walk that brought people to this intersection, or whether it just happened to be where the crowd went at a certain point in the evening. So we're keeping an eye on this. There's also been a lot of interesting driving patterns. I mean, you might have seen it. So this is a road where it's a one-way road, and people are coming in the opposite direction. There are people going at high rates of speed. At times, they're doing some sideshow type activities, doing donuts in the center of the intersection. So a lot happening out here. We're continuing to monitor it, and we will keep you posted throughout the evening here on KCRA 3 News.